All right, hello everyone. Welcome to more. Welcome to more of OoTMM. We will be doing more OoTMM. Um, we got a lot done last time. A lot done. Now, what remains is going to be interesting, because we need 4 more boss keys and then a few more souls. The souls are what might be the hard part. So we're gonna have to see basically where that goes. I have a feeling that the boss souls are kind of in temples, more or less. I mean, it'd be the better place to hide them. We've found most of every item. Found. That's the wrong one. So, we'll see what we get done today. I, once again, don't know why Linzo Tracker refuses to keep that one saved. But it's whatever. I'll just turn it on every time. Need my notes. Now, to hold on. I had to make sure the audio was working, because I'm never sure. Okay. Here we are. So we're adults, so we're starting here. Okay. So we have to get back to MM. Which is fairly simple. I'm used to going all around to do it, but yeah. So I'm trying to think of what it is that we are doing. Have we found Jabu anywhere? Surprisingly, no. Oops, sorry, wrong menu. Man, you know what? Surprisingly, no. Okay. I'm trying to think. Do we have? Okay, we'll figure it out basically. Missing night 3. Just checking. Okay. So where am I going here? I guess I want to be. Water temple, right? Yeah, we can do all of water temple. No, no, we can't. I always forget that MM and OT are having different problems with the different arrows they don't have. Um, while ice arrows are needed, fire arrows are needed for like one part in water, and otherwise we can't do all of it. We can do everything basically elms, and would basically just need to wait until we had arrows to do that. Uh, right. Comma. No, fire arrows for Hana. Fucked, if you ask me. We did all of. Well, we basically did all of. Um, Woodfall there. Did we do all of fire? These are the questions I have to ask myself. Okay, let's just figure out where we're trying to be. I'm trying to figure out if we did fire or if we left that for another time. In which case, we'll do fire temple, because I'm pretty sure we've done everything else here, kind of. Water temple, Akana, and fire temple are about the only ones we haven't done. So we need Snowhead. Prelude is actually Snowhead. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So we're just gonna do Fire Temple. I'm pretty sure we have everything needed for Fire Temple. Man, you play with a control, you play with an N64 controller, and you realize some things are harder than you'd think. Like controlling Goron Link is harder than you'd think. It's only really because the controls feel a lot different. Because like it feels weird to no, you know what? I should keep doing that. Because it feels weird to like not move forward constantly and always to make little adjustments because the controller is notched. And in an unnotched controller that basically doesn't happen because you can smoothly adjust on the fly. But I like using an N64 controller, admittedly. Helps. Okay. Now, what concerns me about Fire Temple is to the extent of which we've done it. Because that's what concerns me. I don't know. This is why you don't. This is why you shouldn't be away from a randomizer for too long. Well, yeah. I mean, I have long shot. That is outstanding, the difference that both of those make together. Right, I remember this pot. I didn't pick it up because there was nothing in it. It said I'd remember. I don't know how much of this I did, though. There is a way to tell. Hold on. Damn, I've been through all of this temple. I'm so glad Fire Temple has a tell like that, goddamn. Clear this damn thing out, yeah. I believe the only reason we didn't do anything was because, yeah, it's because there's no Twin Rova soul. We're missing we're missing King Dodongo, Twin Rova, and Morpha. Fuck. Okay. Water Temple, Great Bay Temple we've yet to do. So, dungeon entrance. Inverted Stone Tower is funny for that. So no, that's where it leads. Okay, no. I know, oh, no, hold on. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry. It was the A down first for some reason there for a moment. Inverted Stone Tower as this location is so weird to me. As I've been playing more OoTMM, I've been like expanding exactly what entrances are fucked where. So wait. I think I'm thinking of after. Bum dum bum bum dum dum bum dum dum. All right, to getting to water Great Bay Temple. There's like one thing in the whole temple we can't do, but otherwise we're good. Yes, you are seeing that. Sorry if I didn't notice you at first. I don't like using MM because I've turned on the option to have Adult Link in MM. Welcome to the Randomizer, OoTMM Randomizer, if you are not aware. I'll look over at chat more. But yeah. I always have that option turned on because I always think it's fun. Oh, right. It helps being actually able to do this temple for once. Sorry. Mind me switching up buttons sometimes. Happens. You know, I didn't have any plans to. Really, you know? I pretty much, you know, pretty much could guess that, yeah. I need to stop being Zorlink so I don't overshoot things a lot. Yeah, didn't need to tell me that. I understand very much not to look it up. But I appreciate your concern for me on that matter. Okay. No, nothing and a rupee. Nice. Now I got to. Oh, there's nothing in that. Oh well, there's going to be a fairy in that. I think. Did I not swap fairies this time around? It's honestly hard to remember what I've done. I guess I just didn't swap fairies this time around. Okay. I think the first one I go through is. I mean, actually. I actually go through the first one anyways for reasons of just for checking things out. Useful checks to have there. Let's see. Any one of these. It's a great bay, great fairy. Don't need it, but you know. If you break us. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Sorry, forgive me for dying to this fish reading the message. But yeah. That I was aware of. It's a nice little. It's a nice small thing to have included, honestly. I always like the small secrets like that in Zelda games. Always made it so interesting and full of nice little secrets to find, even years later. Ow. The fish are hurting. Can I even get there in... I also have an option turned on to just do this anywhere I want, so... The OoTMM randomizer is... It's got a lot of options to turn on. And, Fair Stadium can go, honestly, in a surprising amount of places. Useful tip, if you spam the man... Oh, yeah. I actually only learned that, like, recently. I've been getting, like, a lot of, shorts for, like, you know, both MM and OOT recently, so... I've been learning a lot of interesting tricks just through randomizers and stuff like that. I guess interesting fact to that, the reason why it works is because it loses it based on a certain amount of time that has passed. So, because you don't use it long enough, it doesn't actually waste anything. Lens of truth, by the way. I only know some of kind of like the basic things for like a randomizer's sake. There's a lot of things there's a lot of secret things I've been learning since I've been doing this They've all been really cool to learn. So I gotta do more, So I gotta do more trick stuff in these randomizers, because it'll be pretty fun to learn glitches and tricks and stuff. This is where those were. In the water temple. Alright, OT has ice arrows. Which those can be useful. I'm actually not sure if we have anything the blue fire arrows can do for us now. So I think we've pretty much done everything that we can do with fire, because we used bottles for blue fire a lot, so I'm not sure those will hold much to do us now, but it is nice to finally have. Okay. Blast Mask for OT, that's what that was. Yeah, I have a lot of items for each game turned on, so like the Stone and Blast Mask for OT, and then like a lot of like OT items are in MM. I finally got an improvement to the base sword in MM. Incredible. That took a while. So you just store everything here? Let's see. No. Nothing of interest in there. There could be something of interest down there, though. Uh-oh. Soul of Goats! No, we've been wondering where that one was. Yeah, I'm guessing that the rest of the remaining souls, the boss souls, so I basically can't fight a boss in this randomizer without finding their soul first. And we found quite a few of them. We're actually only missing 4 as it stands. The real useful thing with that, I would need fire arrows, MM. I think I should be fine. Nope, fuck. That hit me with that wombo combo. Okay. Fire arrows? Damn it. We're gonna be stuck trying to find fire arrows for a while. I can't go... There's another room here, but you need fire arrows to actually access it. Unfortunately, that one over there. I mean... Hold on. I think you can... Yeah. A lot of the other things that Fierce Deity can do is outrageous. Yo! Fish! Been finding quite a few fish. Okay. Basically just throw ourselves out. Alright, and then we pretty much just do it as normal from here. Like, the only thing that we just don't have is the fire arrows, which is... It's not important for this temple, basically. Got the one room, nothing else. Be nice to have. Although, I imagine the rest of any of the items we need left are going to, be in temples. Now... the boss could have something for us, so we're gonna go do the mini-boss here. Which, you know, with Blast Mask is just going to be, you know, fun. This boss is always fun to fight when I have, basically instant Blast Mask, so... Nice explosion. Couldn't get me, though. Stray fairy. I already have all the stray fairies, so I don't really need to tick them on the tracker. Nice, nice, nice. Can I get a bit of magic? Even though I don't need it. Can I get a bit of magic? Instant blast mask makes it fun. But first, let's just check. Does the boss have anything crucial for us on our journey? Hell yeah. Rupees all around. I'm thinking nothing, but that's fine. Alright, nothing. There he is. And then we'll spam blast mask and then just kill him. Won't be that easy, but close to that easy. And at least kill everything around him. Yep, this is just what this fight devolves into. And it is glorious. You cannot defeat me. You keep missing me, my guy. I'm right here. Okay, well that time I couldn't deflect him. Blowing him up for the absolute fuck of it's always great. Okay. 5 arrows. Okay. I'm glad I have ice arrows here, because I basically can't do this temple without them. Okay, sorry, just making sure I get a little paranoid. My Discord is not exactly recording anything. Alright. What just happened? Fuck. Oh, God. So sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the cycle change. Yeah. I was not paying attention to any of the cycle change about to happen. The entrance to Great Bay Temple is inverted stone tower. So bum, bum. Gotta flip it. Did we leave the magic effect of that behind? We still don't know where Stone Tower actually is yet. No idea where either Stone Tower or its inverted counterpart exist yet. There's still some temples we can't access, despite the fact that we have access to a good majority of them, actually. But hey, yeah, that's how it goes. Not much changes, basically. With the cycle reset. Sorry, confusing the two. Alright. You know how much changes? We basically just... We don't really do anything. Since the checks have already been checked, we don't retrace our steps, more or less. We just reverse the flow. And we go about our day. The difference dropped me and continued my momentum. Oh well. Really? So, okay, I was about to say. Okay, no different items over there, because I think we collected... Oh, ooh. You know, sometimes we all gotta have skill issues. I hate making that jump every time. I'm afraid I'm just going to miss it over and over again. You know, I don't slow down time as often as I would like. Or as often as I should. The bit of the consequence of my first rando being the fact that I had time like slowed down from the start on my first rando, and then it took so long to wait for things to happen sometimes that I like oftentimes end up avoiding it. But if I'm doing a temple, I really should just slow down time. My bad for otherwise. Cloop, cloop, cloop. Okay. Okay. Prepare. Listen, buddy. Ice, baby. Oh, fucker almost had it out for me. Okay, Link, you need to climb over it. We got it. Okay, I can't go out that way. I go out this way. Sorry. Sometimes the visual for the water pump is hard to see. Like, there's a visual that crawls across the pipe that's like, okay, this is basically flowing, but it gets hard to see. If I can get away with not having to use fire arrows to make platforms, or ice arrows to make platforms, I'm going to. Okay, fuck out of here. I'll just wait for you to respawn. That's easier. Made a block of water. I'm not sure if I know... No, I don't think I remember what boss is here. Bosses are also randomed. I don't remember which one this is. Because do we have the, we actually have neither compass nor map. So actually, no, I never knew what the boss here was, so... That's what we get to find out. Okay, thank God. If it had anything to do with the mini boss room, I think we were cooked, basically. Okay. Didn't have to, but I did. Okay. Equip that. It's always interesting that you can stand on these, but you can't go into the middle of them and then rise up with the water. It just pushes you out. Put a kink in this. And then the whole temple spins in reverse. Ow. Narrating what I'm doing, because I don't know what else to say. Alright. Finally using that to my advantage. I dislike this water platform every time. That's exactly what I fucking hate about it. It can't just be like a normal platform or something like that. Had to be fancy with it. It's funny because it's like, I think this room is the only time those are used like that as like actual like platforms. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know you want to. This is strange. This is why you don't use those as platforms. You can't freeze them either. You can't freeze them. You can't go in the middle of them to like rise up with them. They're weird platforms and they're hard to land on. Boys. Like I said, I always think I'm gonna get stuck in that room for way longer than I should. Okay. Alright, I landed basically. I had traversed nowhere in this room, basically. Yeah, to kick this off, I have to. Gotta go freeze everything around here. Nice. Kind of the one zone we have to use ice arrows to maneuver and stuff, which I always fuck up doing because I never space them right. I always like the Zora Mask allowed you to walk on the floor in water rooms. Alright, all pointless. Hello. I don't think I've gotten better at dolphin jumping, I just think I've gotten worse at it. Nah. Alright. Problem is, we don't have a lot of magic as it stands. Okay. I'm always we don't even have enough. Now we have enough. I guess the game heard me and went, no, 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 no. Okay, sorry, I was reading that wrong. The compass and dungeon maps are still in this dungeon. They're just elsewhere in it. Okay, Tektite's being annoying. Alright, now time to do the ice platforms that I'm going to have a conniption making. Because that shit happens. And then it's too fucking close to the wall. And that's not far enough from the wall. Okay. Gotta quickly do this. Got it. That's also an area that I've fucked up a lot, is just the ice arrow platforms to this chest. Arrows! There are also arrows there. And there's a heart there. I wish I had a better eye for these platforms, because they can be super useful. I'm not good at making them. See, like, I don't even know what the problem with that platform was. It wasn't that close to what's happening? That... You're trying to... Okay, I disagree heavily. Stop. Stop. Damn it. Damn it. The fuck am I supposed to do now? Please make it. Thank you. This room is always my weakness. The ice arrow platforms are my weakness. Okay. Got it. That's the first room we go into. Oh, fuck you. I don't have magic. I couldn't stop them. Okay. Back on track. Death. Death by underwater mines. An interesting death, for sure. How many people could really claim it to fame? Small key, great. That's the only small key in this place. But I have the skeleton key, so I already had it, basically. And there's like one more.
The problem with not having fire arrows is that I misspoke earlier. The more I do things, the more I remember them. The room up ahead actually requires fire arrows. I say requires, you can kind of get through it without it, but it's a pain in the ass without it. So, like, you can fair stay your way up the platforms and then, like, have enough of a jump to make it, like, you can do that entire room if you are good enough with fair stay. In fact, I think I did it, like, the first time I tried it, but I've been skill issuing it ever since, so I can't. Not sure if I have the skills for it. Also, this room holds another secret. And it is another ice arrow platform needed. Okay, once again, I refuse to believe you. I'm refusing to believe you that is close to the wall. Okay, the other two were, but that wasn't. That wasn't. No, Link, please get on it. I beg of you, get on it. What? Link! This room is pointless now. I can't actually get past it. There's no way to unfreeze the problem. I shouldn't be this bad at ice arrows. I'm a little fuck up with it, but like, Christ. Also, like, can someone explain to me like the ledge physics in this game? Because like, I feel like Ocarina of Time allows for like far much more in the ways of allowing you to like, um, in the means of like actually allowing you to grab a ledge, whereas I feel MM just does not let you ever. Okay, at least I recovered. Because like Ocarina, you could basically reach a fucking ledge that is almost half your height above you. In MM, that shit don't fly. Like not even for a second. Like this is the best you can do in terms of ledge grabbing, and even that's questionable at best because like you can't even do that on ice platforms. Okay, I just can't do anything about this. We have to return to dungeon entrance, basically. Okay. Okay, I was about to say. Bum 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 bum. We should be able to just go back into that room and then redo it. Whether or not we'll actually be able to go through that room with the fair state, I don't know. We'll have to find out. I fucking rolled, looked off screen, and then I don't know. My hand on the control stick just went dumb, I guess. It's not as hard to get on as I would think. Perhaps I'm just doing it wrong. They're so weird to me, though. Okay. Wait, huh? I'm... What the hell just happened there? What? Why did that do that? Didn't seem to... Weird. Casually swimming in air for some reason. Are there any pots over here and stuff like that? There aren't. Okay. Yeah, this room... Oh, we'll see. Doubtful I'll be able to pull off, Doubtful I'll be able to pull off, getting Fierce Deity all around the room. But it is possible. So we'll give it a good try. Yes, Link. Baronade. It's a good thing we found Baronade Soul, I think, in the last stream. Okay, there's like one more thing we can do here. Or like one more check here. Well, not one more, but just one more that I can confidently say we can reach. It wasn't a check because it wasn't randomed. Yeah, basically you can like... I'll give the basic overview. So like you can go up these. And then get on like the other side and then write them down. If you're Fierce Deity, you can kind of like... You can try. The problem is you can try. I pulled this off, like, I think, first try. The last time I had even attempted this. And then, then every other attempt I tried to get Fierce Deity up there, I couldn't. Fierce. Every time I tried to get Fierce Deity up there, I fucking couldn't. Which is outstanding, considering this should not be a hard task. But the thing that fucks it up is just the middle, honestly. Because not only the middle, but then like the sudden odd ass like camera like angle shift, because like the camera's being pushed towards you. And then for some reason, standing on the hinge doesn't count as standing on that side. That's very weird. I want to do it just once. I don't even know why it doesn't work. Just, I know it works, and it's stupid as hell to try to get it to work. I do have an idea, I guess. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to make it easier to do it. Because without fire arrows in this room, you kind of can't do anything. It's like, it's possible. I've done it. Sorry, excuse me, I'm going to obsess over this for a hot minute. Because, like, I did it once and now it calls to me to do it again. It's weird that for some reason that roll didn't start there. It didn't try to start there, and it just went after the fact. I don't get it. I pulled it off flawlessly the first time, and I can't do it any other time. Okay, there we go. I have learned the trick for it. Okay, weird. Got it. Okay. I figured out the trick for it. You just kind of gotta use your lock on and then go forward. Okay, yeah. If I didn't guard, I think it would have blown past me. And then with the hook shot, we can just drop in and then do it. That's progressive bomb. That's progressive bomb chew bag. Interesting that that's in here. What's in the chest? This is usually a fairy, but what is it instead? Green rupee. For OOT, 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 OOT. Okay. And now that that's done, we just basically do this again. The angle is tricky. Cease this. Sorry. That one specific slime annoys the fuck out of me. It's just largely because I'm trying to do tricks here. That is so much weirder than it looks. It looks like you should make it, but then MM collision is like, actually no, you slide under it somehow. What even happened there? What did I hit? MM collision decides you are not doing this. Yeah, okay. It's the collision on that's so weird sometimes. I think the funniest part about that is that I don't even have to do that. I only have to do it once. Okay. Well, I don't think you can get out of here the way that... actually, can you? Actually, it's going in reverse, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. We're pretty much almost done with this temple. With the sole exception being, another kind of mini-boss room. Yo! Sorry for popping off, but I have been wondering where the fuck the second magic upgrades are. I've been wondering where the magic upgrades are in general. It's been so long. OT stuff here is interesting. Yeah, no, I've just been wondering where the fuck those have been. It's been too long. You basically went a majority of the game without like OT magic. It was either OT or MM magic. We went through almost a good amount of time without, and then we finally found one, and then it was just questioning where all the hell the like stuff is. All right, Baronade. Baronade is interesting. We have everything necessary for Baronade. Actually, we have everything necessary for Jabu, but we can't find that either. Link, do you not know how to fucking break pots anymore? We have double defense, though. It's fine. Why these pots are weird. The collision... Why are the pots collision so much weirder? Don't want to be hiding a single thing, do you, Baronade? Nope, didn't want to hide a single damn thing. Okay, we need, okay, this is a pain in the ass, but we have to, oh, this is a pain in the ass. We're gonna have to do trickery here. And not fun trickery, either. Looking at my teleport notes, okay. We have to go to... I am at entrance. Oh, I guess I have to leave, yeah. So basically, we have to leave the temple. We have to go to OOT. We have to use the setting that I have that lets me turn into a child at any time. Then return to MM in the temple. And then do the boss. Because I don't have timeless equipment on either, is the problem. I normally kind of do for a lot of the base items because it makes it just easier, but I didn't this time because I wanted to see what, kind of wanted to see what this all-out randomizer would be. It's taking me a few streams to get it, so. A lot of quality of life stuff turned on, just so I don't have to do a few things. And also, timeless items do make things easier. Had to think for a second. I'm getting so tower inverted. You have to do this at least like 3 times. I'm so glad Link learned to use the bow as a child this time. Yeah, be in a real spot of trouble if he didn't. At this point, a lot of any of the extra items we need or temple keys that we need are just going to be from other temples at this point, I feel. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you know, now we're finally ready. Now we can do Baronade. No. Want to make sure I wasn't, like, taking a pit stop in the wrong area for a little bit. Alright, Baronade proper. And not like Jank Baronade that has a green rupee in it, so. I didn't think I got on it at first. I held, like, down for some reason, and then even when I noticed it, I didn't stop holding down. Blanked hard on that. I swear to God. I like spitting out facts I half remember. Every now and again, I'll catch myself spitting. Oh yeah, no, this is it, and then like having it being proved wrong to me because I like half remembered it correctly. Those water platforms being only in the first room. No. Close. Not exact. And make sure my selected sword, yeah. I swear Baronade just throws those in there to fuck with you. What? Hell yeah. That did a lot of damage, I bet. Look how no matter what, one will hit it. I mean... Oh, what? Because it's not a fucking proper shield? Fuck you. Baronade's a weird boss. Because it's like the only boss that kind of stands out um, as like a boss you don't straightforward damage a lot of the time. Like a lot of the other bosses, you kind of brute forward by having the Bigoron sword and then just jump slashing a bunch. And then Baronade, you really kind of can't. It's a little funky like that. All right, what boss is this? What boss is this? What item is this? What the hell? It's a light medallion. Light medallion. We'll count. I mean, we'll say Jabu had. We'll go by boss basically. So we'll say that Jabu had it. Yeah. Or hold on. I mean, we could go by. We'll say Great Bay. Great Bay Temple. GBT. Yeah, we'll say Great Bay had it. Just because, we'll go by dungeon. We'll go by dungeon dealt, not boss dealt. Sorry. Had to figure out what I was doing there. Okay, Okay, let's see. Let's go by the dungeon map again. Fire done, Woodfall done. Akana can't be done. It can't even be started. We need fire arrows for that. Great Bay was just done. Deku Tree, Spirit done. Well done. Bottom of the Well done. Ice Cavern done. Spider House done, and Secret Shrine done. We cannot do any more temples here, and I'm not sure there are. I'm not sure there are many more places we can actually look in MM currently. Wait. Hold on. Let us go back to Snowhead. I don't know if I did everything. I'm not sure I did exactly everything. Because. No, fuck. Right, we can't because no Twin Rova, that's why. Places to look in MM, but constantly we can't really do anything about it because MM. We actually need MM wallet. What about OT dungeon side? We can do Gerudo Training Ground, actually. We have the ability to. We didn't do it before because we didn't have Long Shot, and Long Shot's kind of necessary. So let's do that. Let's do Gerudo Training Ground. What's the closest to MM we can possibly... Actually, no, I don't even have to ask that. We just go to Spawn. Spawn as Child is closest. Ba-na-na-na. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun bum. Okay. There's part of me that thinks rechecking all grottos is worth it because not sure I did all of them. Because we had that incident to start with where it was like, I didn't check a grotto I thought I'd checked because I was misremembering because of days past, but... Number... Banana, banana, banana. Oh, right. A grotto has a boss key for the water temple, but I can't. It's MM, I think. It's MM. I can't. I don't have the ability to I don't have the wallet. Once again, a lot of things boil down to needing the bottomless wallet. So we still need the bottomless wallet for MM. That's kind of what we're looking for. Why am I going here like it's here? It's not. It's fucking water temple. I was correct in where I was already going. I second guessed myself. Well, no, okay, no, that's not right. I didn't second guess. I thought I knew where it was. by going to the real location of it, but that wasn't correct. It's just Water Temple. I hope no one minds my commentary. It mostly consists of me just either talking things out or like, things like that. Because now we can. No reason to do that immediately. I do not have Zora Tunic though, so. Okay, before we did this, we did all of this because Skeleton Key is sick. But there's a lot of places that you can't really reach without having the actual appropriate things, and there are a few checks behind those things. So despite the fact that we can do this room, we can't do the room that was behind it because no long shot. Wait, what? Wait, did I? Hold on. No, of course there's no fucking map for this. Did I already do this? Did I already do all of this? Yeah, you know what? I did all of this, didn't I? Damn it. But even this. Huh. Okay, that's clear enough to me that I did this. Damn. Thinking about it. Thinking. Um. hmm. No Fire Arrow MM really fucks that one. Um. That's Secret Shrine. Did that. I did all of Secret Shrine. That one was Pirate's Fortress. I already did all of Pirate's Fortress. Don't matter. That's Roof. Um. We have Zora now, but we don't have fire arrows, so we can't. Well, it wouldn't complete much of it anyways. We did the dongos, I believe. Be weird for us not to have. I'll check that in a second, though, just to be certain. Not Fire Temple, Forest Temple. Still don't have Forest Temple key. I remember that, because we basically did all of it, and then we couldn't follow through. The Spider House. Damn, we are low on things. Hold on. Do we have... No. Damn it. Um, Busky for Shadow, but we don't know where Shadow actually currently is. I mean, fucking take a hot guess. We don't exactly have many choices left to us. So, god damn it. We are missing a few things. Missing a few things, and we can't get into other things. We don't have the ability to get into Gerudo training grounds or where the like actual location is. And see what's there because no membership, which is wild at this point. Um, can't get into Ganon's castle, and can't get into its tower either. Actually, wait. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay, that's what we'll do. I believe Spirit Temple is Ganon's base. I think Jabu is its tower. There's just no way to distinguishify it like actually on the map. Or like on the tracker. Which is weird. I feel like for the tracker, you should be able to, because like it's labeled on the tracker, with those three, with the three black Triforces, that the top one is the tower and the bottom one is the actual castle, but that's not separated on the actual tracker for dungeon locations, which is a little weird to me, but it's kind of a nitpick. Okay. So we need to anywhere bring us to forest. Forest would be so sick. Even though I had this. Forest would be so sick, but no. Actually, yes. Forest to be close. Bum 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 bum. This is a grotto that me and Shuro actually missed in our last randomizer together. So I feel like I should check it again just in case. Did that. Like I said, I like to think I'm thorough with the grottos, but sometimes you can be only thorough when you've got all the tools to work with. And so it might be a segment later where we go throughout all the grottos and really check and really see. I tell you how I feel and really mean it. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Damn, we're pretty much almost like getting all the things here. We've already gotten a large collection of them, and perhaps it's my fault for deeming that for deeming it necessary to collect the stones in this manner. But man, like, the seeds that start you off as an adult are quite the fucking puzzle. What? You're gonna have to excuse me so much for that. Jesus Christ, my autopiloting is bad. Like, you'd think that when I like zone off an autopilot to go to a location, I would remember where I'm going. And a lot of the time, I don't. I mixed up the two locations while autopiloting and started going to Java for this instead. I need to go to Spirit, and I think Spirit is Ocean Spider House. Yes. It's thank God that I don't have any more complicated ways of needing to maneuver the world anymore, and I can just teleport, so it's not that big of a deal. But like, damn, you'd assume my autopiloting was a bit better than that. So the reason we need to do this, we actually don't need to do this. We have everything we would need to just essentially get to the outside of Spirit Temple, but we can just go through here and then do it through here. I did question if we really needed the shortcut. And you know what? Perhaps it would have been nice, but we'll forego that for now. Spinny pucks of death. For some, hard to remember. I don't mean that for me. I was taking a jab at fucking Sequelitis. If you know, you know. But I have Timeless Bow. Well... Weird this needs to be opened again every time. Or perhaps I never opened it and just shot it with light arrows. Maybe. I have some light arrows on, so... What? Confusing set of actions happened there. I didn't even mean to do that. Why is there still a chest in this room? Oh, I never did activate this chest. Never thought about it. Was I waiting for fire arrows to be able to do that? I have no idea. Bombs. Just never leave chests unattended in a randomizer. That can lead to problems sometimes. Yeah, I just go through Spirit Temple to get to its outside that way, and then just go to whatever's in Spirit. That's how I usually work. And it occurs to me that since having light arrows, I could just literally... And then... Oh, you know what? I guess that's true, huh? Didn't think about that. Guess it being in always direct contact with the sun is the point. Why am I even being targeted right now? Since when can that, like, reach this? Why is it still following me? That's like an absurd range to have. It's nighttime. Or it's approaching nighttime. I think it's approaching daytime, actually. Yeah, this is, I think, the actual base. Yeah. Okay, got it. We should have everything necessary to do all of this. Yeah, why did I do that? It's what I wanted to be an adult. I don't know why I hit no like I was not even trying. Okay. So, Ganon's trials should be random, but we gotta check everywhere anyways for potential things. So, regardless of what we must do, in fact, the only thing we can't do is light, because for some reason I don't have the golden gauntlets here. Wait, when I did this? Okay, I did this. Alright, I think I was attempting to see which ones I could and couldn't do. Spirit Temples wasn't hard. Jesus, the lag. No golden gauntlets, so that's not happening. Fire Temple is one I can do now. Boo. Oh, right, I couldn't. Because I call bullshit. I call bullshit that specifically doesn't somehow work. Like, Wait. Wait, what? That... Oh. That doesn't activate it? That's so weird. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Come on. Link not reaching out is pissing me off. I mean, come on, man. You're just not trying at a certain point. I hate going to Ganon's fucking thing all the time and then seeing trial and then just being like, oh, actually, no. It sucks. You just need a lot more items in this place than you ever think you do. Like it's almost wild the amount of like trials that require you to have like a fuck ton of items. Had that thought last second. What? Bullshit. Okay. I mean, this trial's been giving me trouble recently for some reason. Why'd you jump at such an odd angle? Why do you always aim? It always feels like you aim up more than you think. It also never feels like you should. I'm not saying these as criticisms. It just I'm complaining because skill issue. And then the trial's been giving me trouble. The glare on my computer screen is not helping. Very hard to see where that torch is in the distance because of it. I call shenanigans, game. Why every time? Why back here every time? I dislike void outs taking you to the beginning of an area. Void outs really should just take you to where you were, not where the beginning of the area is. But hey, this was fucking what, 1999? Perhaps even earlier, actually. I'm going to like have a fucking brain aneurysm. But like I said, I don't know why this trial's been giving me trouble lately. It's not hard. You should just jump on platforms, forehead. Why do I keep doing that? I keep pulling back. In that instance, I had to. And then you're just supposed to fall. I don't know any other way to not, like, die to that, basically. Aim always up more than you should. Like, I feel like I can have my arrow almost dead on it, and it's aiming like 10 miles above. I hate that fucking placement of that like. I'm complaining, let me get my complaints out. Let me get it out of my system. Not real complaints, just, me having a skill issue, like I said. Oh, I see. I didn't really have to do that. Jesus. Golden scale. There's at least a check to be done with that. The question, is it this one that's... Sorry, I can't see it. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Fucking get me out of there. Have I done this? It's possible. I mean, yeah, it's more than possible I did. Frighteningly less of these to do than I thought. I thought, oh, I could do all the ones I need. No. Not only did it not work out like that, it worked out the least like that possible. And I think I've likely already done this. Or have I? This is awkward. Sorry about that. You always run out of magic. You somehow always run out of magic. I need that. forgot this was where the soul of Morpho was. That's my bad. Any one of you gives me energy OT, I'll take it. Somehow you're all scammers in the worst ways. Wait. If I've done... No, I didn't do all of Spirit Temple. It's not Spirit Temple, all of Spirit Trial. That's right. I didn't have fire arrows when I approached it last time. And I still don't have them now! I'm gonna lose it. Despite the fact that MM somehow has the least focus on magic out of the two, you somehow always run out of magic. It's like the unthinkable. It's okay. They're likely magic outputs out here. Levers are really annoying. There we go, that's enough. Funniest thing is that why didn't I finish? I should have had light arrows, and that's all I actually need. Sorry, can't. Oh my god, the lag. Guys, what's with... Come on. No, this is just genuine, like, lag. Damn it. Well, this is one thing I can turn off. Ironically, I haven't been able to turn off any of the other ones. It's, I forget which ones it is exactly. You made the one that I can't go in the one that is necessary? Fuck off. Okay. Significantly less of this than I thought. Sorry, leading us astray in all sorts of different ways. I was trying to figure out what the hell's available. And so far, none. Nothing. So let's see. Inverted stone tower and uninverted stone tower still need to be found. Jabu Jabu still needs to be found. And what's the last temple? Shadow Temple. No, no, there is Shadow Temple, which has yet to be found. And, Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ah, fuck. What is there even to like do at this point? Fire is done. Woodfall is done. Akana cannot be done. Great Bay has been done to the extent that it can be done at. Pirate's Fortress is done. Ocean Spider House, done. Bottom of the Well, done. Ice Cavern, done. Beneath the Well, done. Spirit Temple, done. Deku Forest, done. I've done all available temples in MM, oddly enough. Jidongos could be worth a recheck. Moon, basically done. There's nothing else I really need there. The tower, I don't know where it is. I can go fight Ganon, but I can't go fight Majora, so there's not much real point in doing those right now. But if it's worth a recheck, I'll try. Um, it's just Fire Temple can't be done. It just has no ability to be done. Or I guess Snowhead Temple can't be done. Because you at the very least need fire arrows. And the idea of trying to take spring water to Snowhead is gonna give me a headache. It's technically not wrong. Technically. I hate it. Hmm. Um, damn. Running into a bit of a problem. That being running out of things to do somehow. Um, we can finish off Spirit. Would you give us the Emerald? That's only finishing it off. Wouldn't grant us much of anything. It's nowhere to be found. I just. So give me a second. I'm thinking. Let's see. What is there to do? Not much, but what? Basically, do everything there except have move stuff with the golden gauntlets. No. Adult and child, nothing. There's nothing there, really. Done all the mini games, seen all the rewards, there's no point. Castle Town has nothing to offer, again. The castle has nothing to offer. I've been in it, done it a lot. Kakariko has nothing. Sorry. Thinking and slightly drifting off somehow. Weird. Kakariko has nothing of other interest. Graveyard's nothing. The Kokiri Forest has nothing but with check. We're missing so many temples. We're missing. So, temples we're missing are Stone Tower, uninverted and inverted. We're missing Shadow Temple. We're missing we're missing Shadow Temple, Water Temple, Stone Tower temples, inverted and uninverted. And like one more. And I can't even really recall what that one more even really is. And somehow we don't have access to any one of them. We're also missing Jabu. Jabu, Water, Shadow, Stone Tower temples, inverted and uninverted. We're missing those entirely. And it's a shame that Shadow is what we need. Shadow and Jabu, the two missing, is actually what we need to open up the bridge to Ganon's to see what Ganon's is. It's just getting a little complicated. And I don't know what there is to do. Considering we're missing, we're missing one item that could just turn shit around. The fucking wallet for MM. This item has just been stopping any means of forward progress because there's a fuck ton of checks in the bay that no one can get at because no one has Iron Boots MM. And I know where Iron Boots MM is. I know that. I don't know, however, where fucking Wallet MM is for Bottomless. Or how I said at some point it might be necessary to start looking into other start making sure and check that we have done all grottos. This might be one of those times. Because honestly, it's the last thing to check. So for right now, we'll do for right now we're just gonna make it to we're just gonna make it here. And for those of you who don't know, if you have the long shot, you can just do this. And then boom, no one's stopping you. Except for that fucking thing. That thing is stopping you. Why am I just stupid? One thing from Ship of Harkinian's OOT randomizer that I really enjoy is how many of the hints you can turn on. So that if you ever come across a situation like you're reaching a boss door you don't have the boss key for, you can turn on so that the boss door will actually tell you where the key is. I like the multitude of hints I could turn on. Wish I could turn those on for myself, but I can't. Okay, so I struggle to think. I mean, is it possible to? No, I mean I'd have to bring like multiple spring water bottles into that place. Okay, I'm I'm gonna do something weird because we're running out of basically every option we can. Um, I'm going to go to Iconic Graveyard, basically. Iconic Canyon. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to Iconic Graveyard quickly. We're going to go to Iconic Graveyard quickly. And we're going to jump into the first grave. I'm going to fill every bottle I damn well got into hot spring water. Because, like, damn, are we out of options? And it's not even funny. I would love it if I had red potion. Love it if I had red potion. Love it if I had red potion. That's also another thing that is pretty bad about Shop Rando is that I feel like Shop Randos should always be guaranteed to sell you potion. Like red potion, blue. Like basically, there should always be a potion somewhere that is like guaranteed in some shop at some point. Uh, the idea is to fill up 3 bottles of hot spring water and then use them to melt ice, basically. It's use them to melt ice at just like different points in different parts, right? Drink. And that's what we're gonna do. I have nothing to say otherwise. Doesn't really matter where we go, just that we're not an MM longer than we need to be. Okay. So the state of those bottles is preserved. Which brings me to Hylia. Southern Swamp Teleport. Oh, this is going to be ass so quick. Like, don't get me wrong, this is going to be possible to an extent. But, like, other than that... Do I have any more? No, I don't. I gave all of them away. Not there's much left. There's prescription. There's prescription eye drops. That's it, because the eggs are skipped, I think. Oh, fuck. Right. This has a key. I forgot about it so much. Which one? Okay, not one I really cared about, but cool. I mean the thing is it's going to hold some like good shit. It's going to have like the item I've ever need. It's going to have like fire arrows for MM. That's my bet. That's Woodfall's boss right there. Check for diving so deep. Green rupee. Green fucking rupee. Woodfall Temple is Water Temple. Yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? How to get to Zora Cape? It's Serenade, really? That's. Bum, bum, dun, dun. We're gonna have to forego our little plan here. Because I don't want to believe the game. Because I don't want to believe the game into forcing me to have to use that, but. If it has to be done, you know. What? You're kidding me, right? It's because I completed the temple that now I don't have access to the temple. Completed Great Bay Temple, so I don't have access to this temple. Which is a funny way to put that, honestly. Let's see, do I remember? I do. It's not too hard to remember once you've got a pattern in your mind about how it works, but other than that, you know. Woodfall Temple. Yeah, unfortunately had to forego our little plan. I am hoping that I'm foregoing it in exchange of, like, actually a boss that, like, is, like, has stuff in it and will give me something good. Because otherwise, really, we'll have to fucking plan Z the goddamn snow temple. Um. Okay. I somehow got that. I just didn't need to show the whole thing going up because that ruins me being able to actually, like, do the thing. I guess it doesn't, but it is very close. Once again, that seems way too far up to actually make that work, but it works, I guess. I don't question it any more than yous does. Yeah, I usually fuck this one up because round platform. Is it lower? No, I don't believe it's aimed at it. There it is. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, those things are a pain in the ass, comically so. I wish I had red potion, because I'm gonna lose my mind if like the invisible guard actually has a good item for us. And the only reason why I haven't gotten it is just because fucking red potion, like any potion in any game, it proves to be a pain in my ass. In fact, a lot of potions for MM just prove to be a pain in the ass. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I don't remember what boss this is. I used to know. It's fun because I don't think we have that soul. It's actually the one soul we don't have. There's still pots in here though. There just won't be any actual boss. The worst boss plot-wise, kind of. Why? Okay. Come on, you have to give me something. Okay, not that per se, but I do like the recent Hearts our OOT has been getting, so. But please, if you would, give me something like an item. Fire arrows. Please. Just something. I don't want to have to resort to, like, plan fucking B. All of these shacks, and we decided, nope, none here. I swear, sometimes. I swear. Okay, I guess it's just plan fucking B, right? I can't think of anywhere else to check. Like, I guess maybe. Hold on. I can't do it here, which is sad, but. Okay. It's possible there might be underwater items here that are something. I genuinely don't know what else to think or say. No. What is the game plan here next, right? Because what the fuck, right? Cause do we not have? No, it's Spirit. I'm fucking tripping, and it's wild. Only 3. Damn it. There's no good spot, good place, anything. It's fucked up. Because I don't know when what the next one, what the next thing even is. Plan B is like the best option. So, fuck it. It's possible we'll just wait in MM. We'll just wait in MM. And then we'll wait for nighttime, and then we'll slow down time as soon as that happens, and then we'll just do more of Ice Temple. genuinely, with the fire arrows are handicapping some progress. Can't even get to Sakon's hideout, you know. Can't even do that. Um. Oi, 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 oi. I genuinely hate all of these fucking things. Not for the sound, they're just so everywhere that's like impossible to walk. If we're scraping real bottom of the barrel territory, I have a few ideas for checks. A few being two, but hey. Gotta pour out this normal water. You know, now we wait. We just wait until the game turns. We're eating good, maybe, kind of. Who knows? Without the ability to determine, to judge, to know, that sentence is just a bit. I don't know where it's going. Um, but yeah, it's just the weirdest things are hitting us hard. No fire arrows means things that we can access. We have very limited access to. Um, no bottomless wallet just straight up means that there's a fuck ton of checks we can't get because we actually need iron boots to dig up all the rocks in the bay. Or wait, I might be thinking of that wrong. Cause like I don't know what I'm thinking about being real. Maybe I don't need Iron Boots MM to get those, and I'm being a stupid silly little girl, and I don't fucking, and I'm just not like thinking like the fuck. I want to say those aren't possible without like the Iron Boots, because like you can't pick them up as Zora. At least I don't think I've tried. But maybe some by the shore are waiting, and I just don't know. But this stupid plan came to me first, so we're doing this stupid plan first. And then we fill up all of our bottles with hot spring water, and then we. Okay. Clone, 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 clone. And then to Zora's domain we go. This rando's put me through the paces, I swear. It is just pile driving me into problem after problem after problem. And it's hard to like try to figure out what the game wants of me because it's clear like there are dungeons I should be doing, but I don't have any way to them. Jabu, water. What do I forget the three every fucking time? I forget the three every fucking time. Jabu, water, and Shadow Temple. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be seen. Inverted and uninverted. All temples that would provide absolutely good sources of any checks, but just for some reason are fucking nowhere. Because we don't have access to a lot of to any of the places that would give them. For example, day 3, no, I'm sorry, night 3 would provide us with a check for 1, which would be fucking great. Night 3 would provide us with 1. Membership card would provide us with 1. And then I think we have access to all of the rest if we could actually find them. Ba, 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 ba. Blue potion MM. Wait, hold on. Do you think I can give the soldier blue potion? I, okay, something to think about later. Because I don't have the bottle space for blue potion as it stands. Boom. Oh fuck! I can finally do these now. Actually, Jesus, how long has it been? These have something important in them. They won't because the game loves to fuck with me. What's even the point here, guys? Both nothing. I'm being. I'm having a fucking angerism. Woohoo! Fucking okay. Checks that have like taunted you since like the beginning or like for a while are always so fucking insulting when like they have nothing. Like you've been sitting there taunting me the whole game and the game just decided no, none of those was a location for anything. For real? Uh, bum, 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 bum. Don't do that. We don't have time to waste. We really don't. Now, granted, we didn't have to do it that way, but um, stop. This is basically the only way we have to do this temple. The game isn't giving us like any other choice. Isn't there something I could do to get up there? Or am I fucking exaggerating myself again? No, I don't see any other way up there. Okay. This bottle might run out. No, this bottle is definitely gonna run out. I'm going to make like... Sorry, I made a save state for reasons of, that would be one of the reasons. Not like that exactly, but like, I mean, that was ass. Come on. I don't really need to be wasting more time, is my problem. I forgot about that. Fierce deity is too tall to reach. Okay, I get it. Sorry, I'm getting a little, teensy bit impatient because that's a bottle. You could question if I should use it for that, but I'm going to use more checks, and then we're going to reset cycle, and then we're... Okay. Yeah, yeah. Dungeon map. Snowhead. Gun. No, that matters. Like, for fuck's sake. How is that sword so pitiful? Well, it's pitiful because we're a lot more above the ground than we actively should be, but, you know. Big bomb chew bag, MM. Now, you might be asking yourself, what do we do now? And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Spawn the scarecrow. What we're going to do is pretty much just what we're going to do, which is, we're going to basically, gonna keep doing what we're doing, basically. That's it. We're going to keep filling the bottles with hot spring water until we can do the temple. This is perhaps the most annoying way I've ever had to do this temple. But when you're out of options, you're out of options. You don't got choices. And it's not really even going to have us achieve very much because once again, without fire arrows, we actually don't have any way to we don't have any way to actively do like the mini boss or like get to parts of the thing, like even the boss of the temple we just can't do. Admittedly, this itself is a pretty desperate like way to like do this. Because like look at this. And we're going in and out, grabbing hot spring water, pouring it on ice, having it get us where we need to be. Like I said, admittedly, the not the way I've done this temple before, but if one has to, you know. If it gets me, if this doesn't get us anything, I'll try to figure out how to destroy rocks in the bay without the fucking iron boots, because I'm likely being held back by not knowing how to do the rocks there. Because I did it once, didn't do it again. Yeah. And I'm probably going to look like a dang fool for having just done it once, skipped it later, and then complaining about where all my stuff is. Just, you know, classic ticket. Okay. We'll save the more simple stuff in this temple for another try at it. Because we basically only got till... We've basically only got to the end of the night, which, to be fair, it's still a lot of time. So, you know. Too big to fit through doors. I don't know why this room confused me. There also isn't a way to get that, by the way. Like bottle there is just on a platform I cannot reach for my life, so. By the way, that's where the boss is, I believe. Abysmal way to do this temple. I don't know why I felt like there was more to this room than there should have been. Shit. Bunny hood in boots, possible? Okay, well, less possible than I thought. Unfortunate, I guess, but hey, you know, learning the boundaries of what's possible. I suppose there's a thing we can do with the bottles that we have left, though, so let's go do that. Dun 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 dun. I wanted to open the door. The door. The door. And we can basically just free up this stuff down here. And that's it. Oh, it hit me there. It is actually still hitting me. And that's a chest that we can check that will have nothing in it, I believe. But let's see, you know? Yeah. 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 Okay, so, you know. Experiment tested, experiment not really worked, but hey. It was an idea. So what we could do now is just go to Great Bay and then try to figure out what to do about the rocks on the floor of the thing. Because knowing would help so much. Because, like, I tried this before, right? Like, you approach rock. But then you can't grab rock. And you can't destroy rock, neither. So I do need those boots, I believe. No Song of Healing, unfortunately. Being held by fucking at the end of everything, basically. I'm just trying to think, because we're just don't have the ability. The most important temples are somehow being locked off by just a song. I somehow do not have the Sonata of Awakening, which I'm almost calling shenanigans on, because what the fuck? I don't know where it could be. I might have to look that up in the spoiler log. I genuinely don't know where the fuck that is. I mean, we're missing all the other songs, but it's kind of the Sonata's being real important right now. Um, what even is there? Really? Dun 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 dun. Damn, it's just like Soul of Twinrova, fucking Sonata of Awakening, the Wallet. Any one of these could dig up like lots of other checks that might lead elsewhere, but somehow the fact that we haven't found Wallet MM is kind of fucking with me right now. Okay, three checks. Three checks I can think of. Three checks, and that's it. We'll first start with blah 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 Nocturne. Dun 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 dun. God, I wish I could free up this land from all the snow it's under, but can't. No Twinrova. Um, hold on. There's something that I can try, and we might as well try it so I have the bottle. I don't even know if the heat can fucking reach that, but whatever. I'm not using it for like anything else. Nope. What will you give me? Hard piece for OOT. Cool. Nope, not that. Known what that was for a while. I just didn't want to pick it up because it's a useless bottle, basically. Not being able to get rid of it, there's just you don't have anything. The canyon I need next. Bum bum bum. Okay. So I don't know why you didn't roll, Link. Should have rolled. Okay, apparently hopping over a ledge is too far for the fierce deity. Fierce! I say it so weirdly. What do you give me? God damn you. Why do none of you ever give me anything fucking useful? What do you have to say for yourself? Okay. I knew this. Um, you know what the fuck was happening there? We're going to check the invisible soldier, and if he gives nothing, being so real, I do not know. Should really update the title. I'm gonna have to update the title of this to Me When I Lie. Because, like, going in new places, huh? Going in new places. Okay. We don't have night 3. Day 3, anything to do on day 3s? Problem is not really. Oh, no, I didn't want to be here. This should count. I'll just kill you myself, actually. What NPCs have we helped? Didn't I do him? I can... But it takes me to Clock Town. Anyone know? Apparently none of these take me to Clock Town? That's... what? Oops, sorry about that. Okay. We're gonna need... Let me get to Clock Town, and then I'll, like... Basically, fucking... Take a break. That's what I meant to say. Goddamn. Southern Swamp, I suppose, is easiest. Southern Swamp, and then I'm taking a break. A Clock Town, and then I'm taking a break, because, well, you know. Boop bap bap boop 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 bap boop boop bap boop 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 bap boop 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 bap boop 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 bap. Bam bam boom bam boom boom boom. Big ass, fierce, big ass, fierce deity Link. It's fierce. Fierce. You know what? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna take a break right now. That was so jarringly not what I wanted to happen that I just got. I don't know what I was doing, but I'm gonna take a break, and we'll come back. We'll try to think of something. If not, I guess I'll just end it. But see you guys in a bit here. BRB is the correct one. Gotta make sure there is music to be. Alright. I will see you guys in a bit.
we are back. More OoTMM has arrived with us. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the milk bar. And then, if the milk bar gives us nothing, I'm searching all grottos in every game, regardless of if we've searched them or not. So, that's what we're doing. So, let us be off. Hold on. What's going on with game audio? What's going on with game audio? What the fuck? Permit me to check something real fucking quick. Okay. I'm going to be so honest with y'all. We're actually going to call it there. Realizing my mistake 3 hours in is a bit interesting. But hey, at least this time it wasn't all audio. It's unfortunate that the stream is partly fucked because of no sound on the game part. So we're actually going to call it there. Because I'm not going to continue without more audio, and I can change it on the fly, but let's leave something for next episode at least to try, you know. So I have been Niyawyrm. Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I will stream for 3 hours, guaranteed. Every other day is kind of if I'm feeling like it. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to all the things that the cool people ever do, ever. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. BB.